What is up, guys? Skyler here. Today we're doing Carlin versus Pryor. I'm very interested to see how this is gonna go. This is more of a comedian battle, so I'm expecting it to be more funny than actual punches. One thing I want to say before we start is I've been a little shoddy on my uploads. That's because I've worked 60 hours in the past 6 days, so work's been quite fun.
Drop bottles of whiskey. George Carlin.
His face. This is old Carlin. No, he wasn't. His flow is nice. So Carlton, the Fresh Prince Carlton. At least, wait, what did he say? The least threatening black dude since Carlton. that's just hella goofy, but his flow right here is just real nice, and with the older hair, it's older Carlton. I like, and of course the beard.
Here we go with George Carlin. I'm a mad dog's darling. I was born in the Bronx.
He wasn't born in the Bronx, actually. He was born up somewhere else, and he called it the White Bronx, or the White Harlem, sorry. So I don't know why he's lying about it, but yeah, interesting.
Dog's darling. I was born in the Bronx and brought up in Harlem. I'm dope and spitting bars and getting crowds hardy harring, while you're the least threatening black dude since Carlton. Now there's 7 words you can't say.
Oh, the 7 word you can't say on TV. I like that right there. So the reference there is the whole there's a big bit that he does. Carlin is someone who did these long drawn out these super long built up jokes, and one of the most famous bits he did was about the words you can't say on TV, or you're not allowed to say, and everyone's list of words are differently, and things that just aren't commonly said on TV. So I like how they brought that in.
I'm stopping brain droppings like my wits got the shit. They're called
Pryorria. That's true.
When this counterculture counterman serves you with a stand-up or cut you can't counter, damn.
His flow, okay, his bars aren't insane, but his flow, this is like one of my favorite flows in the ERB right now. He's in his bag. But one thing he did say, it serves you stand up, or when this counterculture counterman. So like this flow right here, the counterculture counterman, Carlin was known to be counterculture. If you don't know what counterculture means, it's like not afraid to say things that are like not anti-religion, against religion, the norm, or like he's not afraid to say something that offends someone, is practically what it means. But I did like, and then serves you a stand-up uppercut that you can't counter, damn, because Richard, in one of his jokes, he says something about he got punched and he got uppercutted and it knocked him out, but he stood up. So he's saying you can't counter this stand up, and he won't stand up after this. And the counters and the punchlines are amazing, and no pauses in my comedy or commas, because like I said, he has this long-term build-up where it's just direct and long build-ups and long jokes. So that's what he's saying. I really like, dude, I'm going back more. The flow right here is excellent.
On you constantly. No pauses in my punchlines, no commas in my comedy. You'll be down for the count when this counterculture counterman serves you with a stand-up or cut you can't counter, damn.
I agree, damn.
When I'm killing the beat, you're steady taking second place. That's the silver string. Rap battles with you.
Okay, he brought it back with some insane bars. This was nice right here. So the whole he did Richard did a movie with Gene Wilder, and that was the whole scheme right here. Listen.
Wilder than Gene when I'm killing the beat. You're steady taking second place. That's
a Silver Streak. The movie was called, it was an old movie. I can't remember. It was called Silver Streak, but he's saying you're taking second place. You're used to being second. You know, Silver Streak. But the way he brought that in with Gene Wilder, that was a nice scheme right there. Carlin started off really strong here. Wasn't the most heavy bar wise, but his flow was nice. Like this is a solid thing to go up against.
Wilder than Gene when I'm killing the beat. You're steady taking second place. That's a silver streak.
Any rap battles with you, I be winning them. Your style's like 2 drinks is the minimum.
Talk to him.
From Peoria, Illinois, one hand on my mic, one Tighter in this whole damn game, even the shit that I spit off the top. Flames.
Oh no, I thought Carlin was gonna bring that up. He has to bring that up in a second verse because okay, so this was tough, and I'm glad him bringing this up first kind of like throws the shade off of him. So so if we listen, even the shit that I spit off top,
Shit that I spit off the top.
flames, and you see how his body's on flames and his hands on flames. He tried to commit suicide. Richard tried to commit suicide. He doused himself and lit himself on fire and ran down the street. He was saved, but you know, even the shit off top is flames, so that was hard, and that really changed Richard for sure. But what he said right here, one hand on my groin, that's a lot of, in his stand-ups he'd do that a lot, put his hand on his groin. And then, what do you say? Something right here. Oh yeah, two. Okay.
Your style's like 2 drinks, it's the.
Your style's like 2 drinks, it's the minimum. A lot of these comedy clubs, even sometimes it was free to get in, sometimes it wasn't. But even if it was pay to get in, you'd have to buy like 2 drinks or something like that, to kind of meet like this unspoken rule. That you had to buy 2 drinks to, you know, help the company.
It's your boy from Peoria, Illinois. One hand on my mic, one hand on my groin. Cause ain't no set tighter in this whole damn game. Even the shit that I spit off the top.
I like his red jacket.
My delivery is rupture in the tummy. You tell a joke and people go,
That's funny.
my mama was a prostitute and grandma ran the brothel. So not as novel as your haircut debacle.
That's true. That is a true and very fucked up. His mom was a prostitute, and his grandma did run the brothel in which she worked at. That is a true statement, and it led to his mom leaving and him getting abused, and it was pretty nuts. But his flow here is good too. This is a really solid, like, just a good like sounding battle. Like, these guys' flow are really good, but these guys have 2 different deliveries, complete different deliveries, and I'm gonna explain.
Tighter in this whole damn game, even the shit that I spit off the top. Flames. My delivery is rupturing.
My delivery is rupturing their tummies. Richard's delivery would be kind of sometimes be out of left field and very odd, so it was kind of unexpected when he'd tell a joke, and or you know, of course you'd expect the jokes, but comedy at the time kind of had a certain delivery: build up, joke, build up, joke. And George Carlin's, he was a lot of build up then joke, so it was expected, and sometimes it wouldn't hit and be like, that was funny, while the off time delivery that Richard would sometimes use would, you know, a joke out of nowhere can sometimes be the funniest of people. So he's saying, I'm rupturing the tummies, you know, I got him real laughing, while you're just like, yeah, that was a good joke.
The tummies. You tell a joke and people go,
That's funny.
my mama was
And
a
he's also
prostitute.
referencing that white people have there was like a kind of like a bit he did where he kind of explained how white people kind of don't have a sense of humor, and it was actually a joke that went very well. But he's saying, you know, you have that atypical humor, and that's what goes, that's funny. I like that the double there.
Dummies. You tell a joke and people go,
That's funny.
my mama was a prostitute and grandma ran the brothel. Seen some shit, but not as novel as your haircut debacle.
And his haircut debacle, you know, George Carlin, he changed his hair many times. Like it was like every couple of years he'd have a whole different hairstyle. He had the long one that you see him with now that he's very known for. He had like a clean cut, and he had like a ton of different phases.
Haircut debacle. I'm the original brother. You give the scene some color. The most iconic stand-up comic. Stand down, motherfucker. You forgot the cars and you know.
I'd even have to hear his flow. I just know who this is. The sweatshirt says it all. The sweater. Okay, so the homie Cosby. This is new. This is 2019. So they know about what Cosby's done. So there's no way that doesn't take precedent in this video. But he's saying, so he said, I'm the original brother, to give the scene some color. So Cosby was pretty OG within the black comedy. And Richard was one of the first 2. So he's saying, I like that. Well said. That was really well said.
I'm the original brother to give the scene some color. The most iconic stand-up comic, stand down, motherfucker.
That flow and then the hey, Fat Albert, and then Bill Cosby comes out. That was nice. If you hear it, listen one more time. You're focused on what Richard's saying, but hear the hey.
Some color. The most iconic stand-up comic, stand down, motherfucker.
You forgot the cars and you know it's a mistake. I eat MCs for breakfast like they're made of chocolate cake. I'm the greatest.
Oh no.
Somebody put something in my pudding. And the seed. You put something in the pudding.
The whole chocolate pudding, chocolate cake thing. Who put something in the pudding? Because Bill Cosby was known for, put something in women's drinks and take advantage of them. So that's oof. That's oof.
That's in the pudding.
Oh, shut up, you stupid son of a bitch. You know you...
Never a big fan of her. Oh no.
Shut up, you stupid son of a bitch. You know you blew it. I'd have attacked you two first, but your hearts beat me to it.
That was tough. Okay, Rivers coming out here hard. She's coming out here super hard. I was never a big fan of Rivers and her comedy, but damn, she came out hard. I'd attack you first. You two first. So she's saying she's the one who poisoned or who drugged Cosby, but your hearts beat me to it. Both Carlin and Pryor, they both died of heart attacks, so that was tough. Okay, so she's bringing the bars. Both Richard and George had some nice flows. Their bars were all right, but she came in. That was tough. Okay.
You stupid son of a bitch. You know you blew it. I'd have attacked you two first, but your hearts beat me to it.
Her voice actor's insane.
You're making people nervous. So let me end you real quick like I was Hannibal Buress.
Okay, she's coming. She's killing them right now. Hannibal Burgess, the person who who started or basically started the whole anti-Cosby coming out on him rape thing. Called Cosby a rapist. I don't think he really knew, or they didn't really knew about the past, but said a joke, and that kind of sparked the whole coming out scene and things like that, and gave people a voice, or the women felt like they had a voice. So that was tough.
You're making people nervous. So let me end you real quick like I was Hannibal Buress.
Okay, I want to say Cosby's an easy target. We know it. You gotta say something about Carlin and Pryor here, because Cosby, they could easily said anything about Cosby. He's easy prey.
So let me end you real quick like I was Hannibal Buress. It turns out you were just like your sweater, monstrous. The men that I slept with only wish they were unconscious. My sex jokes are
Okay.
on the sex offender registry.
Talk to him.
Wearing now? Is that state penitentiary?
She's killing Cosby, but he's so easy to target. What you wearing now? State penitentiary, because Cosby, of course, went to jail, and state penitentiary, the clothes they give you, so that was hard. So prison clothes, but sex offender list, I like that, and the whole demeaning herself, and then you're just like your sweater, monstrous. Cosby always wore the dumbest sweaters known to man.
Just like your sweater, monstrous. The men that I slept with only wish they were unconscious. My sex jokes offend. You're on the sex offender registry. Oh, who are you wearing now? Is that state penitentiary? Enough with the roofies. Let me move on to Rufus. My jokes always had like you started out toothless.
Rufus, I like that. The whole movie that Carlin was on, he was Rufus. I like that. And enough with the roofies, on to the Rufus. If you guys don't know, roofies was the drink Cosby used, or the drug he used, because I know some people may not know what roofies are, but yeah, that's a drug he used to basically take advantage of women. You put it in their drink and it would dissolve, so that way there'd really be no trace.
And the registry. Oh, who are you wearing now? Is that state penitentiary? Enough with the roofies. Let me move on to Rufus. My jokes always had bite. You started out toothless. And you just
That's
kept
true.
talking. You wouldn't shut up. Honestly, I'm glad you died. 14 specials was enough. And Richard,
Aw.
can I call you Dick like your fifth wife did when you remarried your sixth?
She is killing them. So Pryor married quite a few women, or actually, I think it was only like 4, maybe 5. I think it was 4 women. He married 7 times or something like that. So he went back and forth. But he said that's what your wife would have called you when you married someone else. That was tough. And then This was pretty nice though. The whole line right here. My jokes always bite.
Always had bite, you started.
He started out toothless. Carlin started off like a pretty clean comedian, safe comedian, and not what he's not really known for that. He's known for being a little bit more edgy in the anti-establishment, which is what we talked about before. So that's what he's saying. You started out toothless. Your jokes had no bite to them. They didn't, they weren't bitter enough. You didn't have any like spice.
Out toothless. And you just kept talking, you wouldn't shut up. Honestly, I'm glad you died. 14 specials was enough. And Richard, can we talk? Can I call you Dick like your 5th wife did when you remarried your
She is killing him, and the middle finger.
I've got more plastic than flesh, but my Tupperware body couldn't keep your raps fresh. So don't throw
What the
down
fuck?
with Rivers. The flow is too relentless.
Don't throw down with Rivers, Joan Rivers. My flow is too relentless. River flow, that was hard, but she's killing them. Okay, we're gonna move out of Bill Cosby out of the way. But my Tupperware body. So she's talking about her plastic surgeries and things like that. Couldn't keep your body fresh. Tupperware used to. She's killing them. She's killing them.
I think my pudding.
So don't throw down with Rivers. The flow is too relentless. I haven't.
Why the fuck is there a lamp here?
Was too relentless. I haven't thrashed celebrities this bad since The Apprentice.
The Apprentice.
In this battle, no one else compares. The only place I'm in the middle.
I know it's about to happen. I know it's about to happen. Come out, homie. Come out. Old school comedian, come out. Please come out. Dude, bring him back. Come on.
Hollywood Square.
Talk to yes, I knew you. Oh, that was amazing. That was shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to the homie. It sucks. Gone too soon, Robin Williams, man. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Robin Williams was the what's it called, the genie on Aladdin. So that's why I was like, why is there a lamp there? What the fuck does that mean? But okay, but let's go back. I wasn't really paying attention. I was waiting for it. I was trying to figure out what was going on. So The Apprentice, she was on Celebrity Apprentice.
In this battle, no one else compares. The only place I'm in the middle is on Hollywood Square.
Okay, I don't even know what that means.
I'm a genie in the battle.
For some comic relief.
Shout out to the boy. Okay. Oh, Carlin. Oh, Captain. My Captain. Oh, no. The reference there. But he said the way he came out, of course, is from the Aladdin. Like I said, shoulder pads. She was known to wear shoulder pads in her jacket. But good morning, movie bombs. All these people played in movies, and all of them movies and shit they did, acting-wise, put together wouldn't compare to Williams' career in the movies. He has bangers after bangers. Jumanji, Flubber, Aladdin, like all of these just bangers.
Good morning, movie bomb. Nice shoulder pads, chief.
I'm a genie in the battle.
For some comic relief. Oh, Carlin, my Carlin, what can I say about you? Except I don't think you've had a good shit since 1962. Mortgage back.
No, 1962 when he broke up with his homie. That's what really split the whole that really changed Carlin comedy career. He broke up with his partner. I can't remember his partner's name off the top of my head. But they kind of just split ways. That's tough. And you could tell it changed his comedy, for sure.
Shit since 1962. Mortgage backwards, and Joan, you must too. And that nose looks brand new, not new.
George. Okay. He killed George. Now he's going to Joan. Now he's killing her. This is Robin Williams is killing him. I'm so glad he came out here. This is like, I may be a little biased here. This is like me wanting the Crocodile Hunter to win. Now, because this is a great man right here. But what he said here was real nice. 80, or what he said here, more age backwards from the movie, but
backwards, and
Joan, you must too.
80 years old, but that no.
80-year-old, so he's mentioning all the plastic surgeries, so that means you must have aged backwards. Hard stuff. I love this. This is amazing.
And Joan, you must too. 80 years old, but that nose looks brand new, not new. Yo,
Not new.
Makes a good shampoo. Left you running down the street like, oh
Doubtfire reference. Oh no. I doubt fire, the Miss Doubtfire reference, but Doubtfire makes a good shampoo. So split Doubt and Fire up, a good shampoo, because he doused himself and lit himself on fire. That was hard and mad disrespectful. Holy shit.
Years old, but that nose looks brand new. Now new. Yo, Prime, that fire makes a good shampoo. Left you running down the street like.
Oh no, oh no.
I've played plenty of dumps, and believe me, we've all hit plenty of bumps.
That's
now
true.
I got the flubber
Williams had a big cocaine issue at one point. A lot of these comedians had a lot of drug issues. You know, they hit plenty of bumps, because that's all true, but I got flubber flows. I like where this is going. Shout out to the homie Williams.
Comedy ain't easy. I've played plenty of dumps, and believe me, we've all hit plenty of bumps. But now I got the flubber flow. That'll get the club jumping. You got secondhand raps. Found him Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting, yeah.
Come on, GG. And I'll finish this battle like it's Jumanji. You'll never have a friend like me. Next up, that's my time. Gotta set myself free.
That was hard. That whole setup there. Gotta set myself. Okay. Let's go back. Let's start with the very end. I gotta finish this battle like Jumanji. Jumanji was the main character, who was the kid stuck in the game, Robin Williams. What he had to do is, in order to free himself, he had to beat the game, because he was stuck inside the game. But listen how this was deep and sick. I love the prince.
You'll never have a
But you'll never have a friend like me. Friend like me, from Aladdin. But I love the prince, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith.
friend like me. Thanks, folks.
You'll never have a friend like me. So that's a reference to Will Smith playing the new Aladdin. So, and he was the OG Aladdin. So that was hard. Thanks, folks. That's my time. Gotta set myself free, because Aladdin sets the genie free. But he's saying, I gotta set myself free. That was hard, dude. That was hard. Anything else I miss here? Secondhand raps, Goodwill Hunting. Oh, and the Monchichi. I don't even know what the hell that is, if I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what that is.
On my arms and on Monchichi, and I'll finish this battle like it's Jumanji. I love the prince. You'll never have a friend like me. Thanks, folks. That's my time. Gotta set myself free.
That was hard, dude. That was hard. Okay. Williams won. Williams had to have won there. He came in. Rivers was a close second, really close second. But I just love how he came in and how that all happened. Thank you all for coming out. I'll see you guys next time.
Drop like a pair of Yeezys with a 9 for the most cash. Happiness is money on my mind, fuck a Prozac. Funny how the haters I reside where they hoes at. All my dick they be climbing in my balls, man. All that effort in the girl that even call back. On that first, it ain't surprising if it don't last. Smoke that double, never passing, they can hold that. I'm in the future, they consumed by their whole past.